Good morning, afternoon, good night, hello, wherever you are. I'm Sam Groom, it's September 2nd, and you're watching Decent Advice from a vaguely reliable source. You poor thing. So recently I was perusing Tumblr, looking at cats and gift sets of Jennifer Lawrence, and I found this article titled, "Maybe you get bad customer service because you are a bad customer." Now hold up. What? In the article, the author describes an encounter that he had at a fast food chain wherein a woman barges her way to the front of the line and screams at some poor teenager, cussing him out, threatening to report him to management, all because she got ketchup on her burger. Now, many of us roll our eyes, but we've all seen this happen before. It may have happened to us. Hell, you may have been the one doing it. This negative mindset that the author had a problem with. I mean, he proposed the idea that with a small margin of exception, maybe your order was wrong because of your piss poor attitude. As someone who's been working 7 years in the customer service industry, this post initially made me fill with joy. My heart nearly exploded. I pumped my fist in the air and I smiled. But then, after that crazy bout of euphoria, I thought about the claim. Does being a bad customer mean you'll get worse service? Begrudgingly, I thought, well, no. I've worked with too many people that just did not care about their jobs to fully believe this claim, but it did give me pause. Now, there's this prevalent idea in the Western world that the customer is always right, and at the very root, that thought makes sense. If you paid for something, you should receive it exactly how you wanted it. But does that give us the right to release the hellfire of Nosferatu when things don't quite go our way? Yeah, maybe. Ideally, a restaurant should work like a really well-oiled machine. The customer gives the order and then pays for the food, after which the food is made and then brought to the customer, hopefully to their specifications and in a timely manner. But restaurants, especially those of the fast food variety, are never going to be perfect. There are just too many unforeseen factors. Someone calling in sick or an insane rush could delay your food from getting out on time. And in that very same rush, employees could be so focused on getting your food out on time that they accidentally put a little ketchup on your plain and dry burger. So when this does happen and it's not something you can just pick off like tomatoes, just pick it up. Maybe it's a better idea to just calmly walk up to the counter and explain your food didn't come out right. In all likelihood, the employee is probably not going to throw the burger back in your face and say, "Fix it yourself," you see? Mostly because that accent is outdated, but also because you walked up to them in a respectful manner and it's their job. Now, whenever I'm at work and I make a mistake, which rarely happens, and the customer kindly explains the problem, not only do I fix it, but I make sure it gets done quickly and right that time. I want to return that kindness. But I realize not everyone thinks this way, and sometimes you just get really shitty people working at a restaurant. So if you get an employee that's just blatantly flippant, it still doesn't give you the right to go Gordon Ramsay on their ass. I mean, you have to think about the comfort level of the rest of the customers there. However, you do have every right to call on the manager and complain to them, or fill out a comment card, or most restaurants even give you the option to complain online. Trust me, the comments do get read, and the managers really do care what you have to say, for the most part. Lastly, remember not to just criticize for bad customer service, but reward a job well done by maybe telling a manager of how an employee went above and beyond to make you have a good time there. But that's just how I see things, so I'm opening up the floor. Do what we internet people do best. Tell me your opinion. Share a personal story in the comments below or in a video. And speaking of videos, if you like this video, please subscribe or share. Help my self-esteem, please. Also, please ask us questions via the YouTube or the Tumblr or even a new Facebook page. Links will be made. And finally, thank you so much for watching. This has been Sam Groom, and we will see you next week. Like you, specifically, our one viewer. Thank you for watching. Hi, Mom.